Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Random Rants with Random with today's post-ride rundown. So we've done an awesome ride on the Misty Mountains Road Network. It's a ride that I've been wanting to do for 30 years, over 30 years since I was a young kid. Because the backstory is my mum grew up in this area. We're in an area of the Atherton Tablelands called the Malin. Quick, water pump's not leaking, fork seals aren't leaking. You did good today, Katie. So anyway, we're in a part of Australia called the Malin. Beautiful area full of luscious far north Queensland rainforest. So I grew up here because my grandma had a farm. Grandma and granddad used to drive a bullock team. And I had two uncles that had dairy farms. So I spent a lot of time as a kid on the dairy farms growing up here. And when I saw this track, I've wanted to do it ever since then. And so, a lot of history waiting for this ride today. It was an easy ride, nothing too technical, but it was a really good ride. And unfortunately, I've got a bit of a sad backstory to this area that I wanted to highlight today. So like I say, my uncles had two farms here and my grandma and granddad had a farm out this way. And I grew up as a young fellow out here and I absolutely loved it. I thrived out here. And as young kids, all the cousins played together well and we all had a ball. But then as we all come into adulthood, that's when the tragedy struck. I think the first thing that happened was Uncle Jim's youngest son had a head-on with a cane truck near Mareeba and nearly died. Lost his leg and messed up one of his arms really bad. So that was the first tragedy that happened in the family, but he survived. And then the next tragedy was the eldest son from Uncle Des got melanoma, cancer, and he died. And that was pretty sad. And then his younger brother was very depressed and was on the happy pills and everything, and it didn't help. And he ended up shooting himself down the back paddock one day. So the youngest son committed suicide. And then about 6 months later, the dad died of a broken heart. Lost both his sons. He's still got a daughter who's married with a lovely little family, and she's thriving down south somewhere. So yeah, awesome place to grow up, and then the tragedy struck. But it's still a beautiful part of North Queensland, and life goes on. And we enjoy life to honour the people that we miss. So there you go. 30 years in the making, this ride. It was a good ride, eh, Katie? Sure was. So there you go. Bit of sad history, bit of happy history, and a great ride with me and my friend Phil. So there you go. The Misty Mountain Highway went from here through to the Palmerston Highway, which goes from Millamilla down to Innisfail. So it's an old bush track, and like I say, I've been wanting to do it for so many years, and I got here today and we did it, and it was an awesome ride. So there you go. Honour the missing and live life. Keep it real on the back wheel.